Do you feel this moment?
I wouldn't die for an insurance company. Get in.
2026 is shaping up to be an exceptional year for action-packed cinema. With a stellar lineup of films delivering heart-pounding excitement, incredible stunts, and pulse-racing intensity, there's plenty to get excited about. In this video, we're showing you the best must-see action movies you need to add to your watch list this 2026. Number 7. Good luck, have fun, don't die.
But tonight we got a shot. There's a perfect configuration of people in this diner that can save humanity.
What you gonna do before we all gone?
What happens if we...
Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die is a 2026 sci-fi action comedy. The movie follows a disheveled time traveler played by Sam Rockwell, who crashes into a Los Angeles diner at exactly 10:10 p.m., claiming he's from the future with a desperate mission to save humanity from an AI-driven apocalypse. The stranger reveals this is the 118th time he's relived this moment, and he must recruit the perfect combination of people from the 47 diners present to finally succeed. Among his picks are 2 teachers who had a creepy high school encounter, a grieving mother, and a suicidal party princess allergic to cell phones. The film blends science fiction, horror, action, and comedy while delivering a biting satire of social media culture and society's digital addiction, exploring how humanity's obsession with screens could lead to its downfall. Good luck, have fun, don't die. Hits theaters on February 13th, 2026. Number 6. The Odyssey.
No one could stand between my men. And home.
The Odyssey is a 2026 epic fantasy action film written and directed by Christopher Nolan. The movie follows Odysseus, the legendary Greek king of Ithaca, on his long and perilous journey home following the Trojan War, chronicling his encounters with mythical beings such as the Cyclops Polyphemus, sirens, and the witch goddess Circe, as he attempts to reunite with his wife Penelope and son Telemachus. The film explores a 10-year odyssey filled with gods, monsters, and supernatural challenges, while Odysseus fights to return home to a kingdom under siege from arrogant suitors. The Odyssey is scheduled to be theatrically released by Universal Pictures on July 17th, 2026. Number 5. Street Fighter. The movie follows estranged Street Fighters Ryu and Ken Masters, who are thrown back into combat when Chun-Li recruits them for the next World Warrior tournament, a brutal clash of fists, fate, and fury. However, behind this battle royale lies a deadly conspiracy that forces them to face off against each other and the demons from their past. The film features a cast including rapper 50 Cent as Balrog, WWE superstar Cody Rhodes as Guile, Roman Reigns as Akuma, and more. Street Fighter is scheduled to be released by Paramount Pictures on October 16th, 2026 in IMAX. Number 4. The Wrecking Crew.
You want to tell me why the Yakuza want you dead?
You have to ask them. Yakuza? That's who that was?
The Wrecking Crew is an action comedy film starring Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista as estranged half-brothers forced to reunite after their father's mysterious death in Hawaii. The movie follows Johnny, a loose cannon cop, and James, a disciplined Navy SEAL, who set out to uncover the truth behind the murder only to discover buried secrets and a dangerous conspiracy that threatens to tear their family apart. The film has high-energy set pieces and explosive action sequences as the brothers fight to expose the truth and take down anyone who gets in their way. The Wrecking Crew was released on Amazon Prime Video on January 28th, 2026. Number 3. Apex.
What's special, Sasha?
I already know about you. Danger makes you feel alive.
Perfection's the only option.
Apex is a survival action thriller film starring Charlize Theron. The movie follows a grieving woman seeking solace in the Australian wilderness who becomes ensnared in a deadly game with a ruthless predator. What begins as a woman testing her physical and emotional limits in the rugged terrain quickly turns into a ruthless game of cat and mouse when she's hunted by a serial killer playing a dangerous and twisted game. Set in the unrivaled landscape of New South Wales, including the Blue Mountains, the film layers emotional depth into a high-stakes fight for survival as she must outwit her hunter while battling the harsh elements of the wild. Apex will be released on Netflix on April 24th, 2026. Number 2. Crime 101.
He hits jewels, cash, and high-value items. He knows exactly what to transport and when. There's no DNA. He's in and out in seconds.
Crime 101 follows a master jewel thief who has been pulling off perfectly calculated heists along California's 101 freeway, leaving law enforcement baffled. When he sets his sights on the ultimate score, his carefully laid plans intersect with those of an insurance broker wrestling with her own uncertain future. Meanwhile, a relentless detective becomes convinced he's finally cracked the thief's pattern and is determined to bring him down before the next job. Set against the sun-bleached backdrop of Los Angeles, the film explores what happens when three people find themselves on a collision course with fate. As the tension escalates and the boundaries between pursuer and pursued begin to dissolve, all three face life-changing decisions with no possibility of going back. Adapted from Don Winslow's acclaimed crime novella, Crime 101 is a thought thriller that explores the moral complexities of people trapped in high-stakes situations. Crime 101 releases exclusively in theaters on February 13th, 2026. Number 1, The Hunger Games: Sunrise on the Reaping. Return to the world of Panem 24 years before the events of the Hunger Games for the 50th Hunger Games, also known as the Second Quarter Quell. This prequel follows a young Haymitch Abernathy as he faces the most brutal and bloodiest games in Panem's history. The Second Quarter Quell doubled the number of tributes from each district, making it the most deadly competition Panem has ever witnessed. Beginning on the morning of the reaping, we watch as Haymitch is thrust into a nightmare, where survival seems impossible and the odds are stacked against him like never before. This film bridges the gap between the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes and Katniss Everdeen's original story, exploring the events that shaped one of the franchise's most iconic characters into the mentor we know from the original trilogy. The Hunger Games: Sunrise on the Reaping releases in theaters on November 20th, 2026. That's it for today. Please like if you find this helpful and subscribe to see more movie and series suggestions.